Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahumma arina al-haqqa haqqan warzuqna ittiba'ahu wa arina al-batila batilan warzuqna ijtinabah. Allahumma ighfir lana warhamna warda 'anna wa taqabbal minna wa adkhilna al-jannata wa najjina minan nar wa aslih lana sha'nana kullahu. Today we'll start the chapter Kitab al-Tahara, and in this we will do Hadith 284 in Mishkat. وعن عثمان رضي الله تعالى عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من توضأ فأحسن الوضوء خرجت خطاياه من جسده حتى تخرج من تحت أظفاره متفق عليه. Usman radiallahu ta'ala anhu has said that Rasulullah has said that whosoever do wudu in the best possible way, and if he does so, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will get rid of his shortcomings and his sins, minor sins, just like the washing away of the sins with the water of the wudu, until the small shortcomings even hidden under his nails. So it's a beautiful hadith about the issue of making oneself clean, and it is also a very important hadith to understand that doing wudu in a very good manner is actually itself an act of ibadah. So we make wudu to offer our prayers. As we know, Rasulullah also said that the key for Salah is wudu, and the key for Jannah is Salah. So the first step going towards Jannah is making good wudu. And it's very, very important that we have to make wudu in a good way. Here is that we don't leave any part of the body which is required to be washed in wudu which is dry, that the water doesn't go there. Because in another hadith, Rasulullah also said that people who don't make wudu in the proper way, in a good way, and they left something which is the water doesn't reach there, their wudu is not complete. So if your wudu is not complete, then your salah will not gonna be acceptable, because salah, requirement for salah is a complete wudu. Also, the act of ibadah, the wudu, is something that only person who is doing it, he knows and Allah knows that he need to make a wudu because he doesn't have a wudu. It's just like Saum. If you are fasting, only you knows and Allah knows. Same is with this act of ibadah, wudu. Wudu is, if you do not have wudu and you start praying deliberately, then your salah will not gonna be accepted. In this aspect, when you make a wudu, you realize that Allah knows that I don't have wudu, so even if I pray, my prayer will not gonna be accepted. So you do the act of ibadah. You actually making wudu with this realization that Allah knows what is the state of me at this point. So it's a very, very important aspect in our religion to be pure and clean. And the first step towards purity, coming towards Allah, is to make adequate wudu, to make good wudu. And also Rasulullah is telling us the importance of cleanliness. In another hadith, Rasulullah says that cleanliness is half of your iman, because only Allah knows you are clean or not. In another hadith, Rasulullah also says that you break your wudu if you have doubt. Either you hear a sound when you have excretion of a gas, or you have a smell. Other aspect which break your wudu is going to the bathroom for any reason, and either urinating or you passing your stools. These are all will gonna make your wudu break. So when you make new wudu, the association of this making wudu is directly related to the realization that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching you. So that's why the act is so much beloved to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that the moment you start doing it, your shortcomings are washed away by this act of ibadah, by making this wudu. And it also shows the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how merciful Allah is. You only make an act of ibadah by cleaning yourself, and Allah is showering His mercy over you by the act that you are cleaning yourself to come in and pray for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we make this intention, and we have to know that making good wudu in the right way is an act of ibadah, and we do every effort to know and to learn the act of ibadah just like any other act of ibadah. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.